Your brain is trying to protect you. But from what exactly? You know the drill. There's a task you need to do, but suddenly cleaning your room or scrolling TikTok seems way more urgent. And deep down, you know you're not avoiding the task itself. You're avoiding something else. Procrastination isn't about laziness. It's about emotional self-regulation. Psychologist Dr. Fuskia Sirois found that procrastination is our brain's way of avoiding uncomfortable feelings, not tasks. We delay because something about the task triggers stress, self-doubt, or even shame. You're not putting off the work. You're putting off the emotion that comes with it. Common triggers include perfectionism, that feeling that if it's not perfect, it's not worth doing. Fear of judgment, especially in creative or social settings. Low self-efficacy, the belief that you won't be able to succeed anyway. And temporal discounting, our tendency to prioritize immediate comfort over long-term gain. Let's say you have to prepare a presentation. You open your laptop. The slide is blank. Your inner critic whispers, "This has to be amazing." You freeze. Stress floods your system. And just like that, your brain sends you off to do something, anything else that feels safer. You feel anxious. Your brain hits the eject button. Suddenly, YouTube or organizing your sock drawer sounds essential. It's not about laziness. It's about escaping an emotional discomfort your brain isn't prepared to process. Ask yourself, what exactly am I avoiding? Is it shame? Uncertainty? When you give that feeling a name, you start to take away its power. Here's the truth. You don't need to feel great to take action. You just need to take action small enough that your brain doesn't see it as a threat. That's where timeboxing comes in. Commit to just 25 minutes. That's it. After that, pause. Walk away if you want. But chances are, once you've started, the resistance will shrink. The entry point is everything. And if you slip up, forgive yourself. Really. A 2010 study found that students who forgave themselves for procrastinating before a test were actually less likely to procrastinate the next time. Self-forgiveness builds resilience. Create visible progress. Use checklists, countdown timers, journals, anything that gives your brain that sweet dopamine hit of "I did something." Also, reflect on your environment. Are you working in a space that promotes focus or distraction? Even small changes, removing your phone from sight, using noise-canceling headphones, can reduce temptation and increase your mental clarity. Another tactic, break down your task until it's laughably simple. Not write the article, but open the document and type one sentence. Your goal isn't to finish, it's to start without resistance. And let's not forget your energy level. Sleep deprivation, hunger, and burnout make procrastination more likely. Self-regulation is a resource, and when you're depleted, you fall back on avoidance. Use what psychologists call implementation intentions, if-then plans. For example, if I feel stuck, then I'll take a 5-minute walk and return. These small scripts can bypass hesitation. Another key is identity. If you see yourself as someone who always procrastinates, you'll reinforce that story. But if you shift the narrative to someone who's learning to take action despite discomfort, you'll act differently, even if the feeling doesn't go away. Research also shows that visualizing the future you can help. Imagine how it feels to have the task done. What changes? What opens up? This emotional contrast can make the present discomfort worth facing. And remember, your brain isn't your enemy. It's trying to keep you safe. It's just using outdated strategies. Let's help it do better. Try this. Pick one task you've been avoiding. Set a timer for 5 minutes. Don't worry about finishing it. Just start. Then observe what happens inside you. What thoughts come up? What emotions? Procrastination is a signal, not a flaw. It's not a moral failing. It's an invitation to understand yourself better and act with more compassion. If this resonated with you, subscribe for more psychological clarity. And tell me in the comments, what have you been avoiding? And what's the first tiny step you could take today?